Welcome to the League of Cinephiles. I'm your host, Alex. I'm going to bring you more simulated competition. Today, it's October. It's October, whatever day this episode comes out. It's close to Halloween, and so we thought it was just fitting. We've had horror CINEMAWARS now. It's time for horror trivia. We have 4 horror experts who are going to fight it out, slasher style with their machetes, for these 4 points for their faction, Fatal 4-Way Film Trivia Clash. Now, with me are my 2 co-hosts. We have the current Singles Film Trivia Clash Champion and the current Duos Film Trivia Clash Champion, Hunter the Calculator Friesen.
Thank you.
And also calling the game with Hunter will be the Dark Knight himself. Gil, how are you doing today?
Let's go. What's up, guys?
Thanks for being here, guys. You guys are going to be on call for this game. Again, Fatal 4-Way match between Dave of the 5 Angry Men, Jacob, who is a new member of the League of Cinephiles, who was claimed by Hunter's faction, The Hunt, Nikita, who is the current CINEMAWARS champion, representing Gone with the Wind, and Brett, who is representing the Nice Guys. So I'm going to get straight to it, guys. So my guy, Dave, Dave has only played 1 match this season, but that 1 match was a 7-person horror CINEMAWARS win worth 5 big points. So despite the fact that he is, like I said, an expert, what are some of the topics, some of the rounds that might trip him up here?
Well, what I'm saying is we've gotten a little, since I wrote some of the questions, we've gotten a little specific in some of these topics. Yeah. We have, specific franchises, specific stuff about horror in general. So really, it depends on that wheel spin you get, if we're doing the wheel spin again, and where you land on it. So it could really make or break a round for you, or a whole game, really, if you land on something you're not as familiar with. Because in horror, there's a lot to go around.
And now getting back to Dave real quick. Now, Dave also, he was the first, he became CINEMAWARS champion earlier in the season, way back in the horror CINEMAWARS. He relinquished his title, and the person who actually became champion after that was Nikita. And we've seen Nikita go on this nice little run, 2 wins in a row. Dave, what's he thinking in the back of his mind in terms of, vengeance, where it's Halloween, it's October, thinking that word vengeance is now, it's in play. So what's he thinking now? Is he intimidated of Nikita?
I wouldn't say he's intimidated totally, but he does have it in his head that he should prove himself over Nikita and be able to he had the title in CINEMAWARS, and he has to show today how he deserves it in trivia as well when it comes to horror. He's the ultimate horror king. That's what he's trying to do.
Before we get to the match, Hunter, I'm sorry, I got to bring these up. But when you look at the current standings so far, of course, Gone with the Wind pulled ahead to 2nd place after being 3rd place before Nikita's win. So who needs this win the most?
I will say first, look at their win-loss up there, 6-4. That adds up to 10. We're 0-5. We haven't even played half the amount of matches for them. So don't try to hit me with any of that. And I haven't even competed yet, really. But I will say, yes, we need a win. Yes, we need a win. But I will say that 5 Angry Men sitting there right in the middle of the table, the Watchers and the Nice Guys and the Hunt kind of lower down. But those 5 Angry Men, they could really pull up and start competing.
Don't bunch us up with you guys. We're 3-3 away from 2nd place.
That's what I'm saying. If you get a win here, you're right up back to the top of the table. That's what I'm saying.
Unlike you guys who are still last place if you win. It's we don't usually have trash talk between the hosts, but
it's warranted sometimes when I get slandered.
Okay, now let's get to these competitors. Representing the 5 Angry Men, he is a former CINEMAWARS champion of the world, Quick Draw Dave!
What
Dave, how are you doing today?
I actually knew I was doing this today, so I actually took a 4-hour drive to the woods in Massachusetts. That's why I don't have my mic and headset like I usually do, so I'm currently in the woods plotting my revenge against Nikita. And remember, like Halloween Kills taught us, evil dies tonight.
Representing the Hunt, making his Season 2 debut, Jacob, the Australian Psycho Cunningham.
Can you guys make this quick? I have to return some videotapes. Hey guys, this is a terrifying way to debut in a genre that I love, but I wouldn't say is my biggest strength against like a genuine veteran like Dave in the genre and like just veterans of the league all round in Brett and Nikita. So I'm very excited for this. It would be foolish to say I expect to win, but I'm going to give it my best shot.
Great to have you here. Now let's get to the 3rd competitor representing the Nice Guys, Brett Shutt.
Yes.
Let's get to the 4th competitor representing Gone with the Wind. He is the current CINEMAWARS champion of the world, the silent killer Nikita.
Oh, yeah. Finally, my name can be relevant to the conversation. Yeah, a lot of silent killing coming up, especially in trivia. Not my strong suit, but you know what the hell? Let's go. Let's try this thing.
All right, so let's
Got
get
this,
started
Captain.
again.
Yes, sir.
You got this.
Again, Hunter and Gil will be on the call. All right, I'll see you guys on the other side. Take it away.
All right. Well, let's start off here after a bunch of talking and, well, some trash talking. Let's start off with round one as well. Can we bring up the rules for you? Yeah, we got 8 questions in round one. Just as always, 15 seconds for each question. You have to write down your answers legibly and completely. Make sure we can read them. And you get 1 point for each correct answer. And just so you know, you have 3 repeats and 1 challenge to use over the course of the entire match, not just round one. So, all right, first question. Who portrayed Dracula in Dracula Untold?
I know the guy, but not the name.
Well, you just draw a picture. You could draw that good of a picture and that quick, though.
If that counted, oh man.
No, but you get respect points. So you know, what do you want it worth? Wait, what's it worth?
So I'm finishing the ice.
All right.
Usually. Yeah.
Yes. All right. 15 seconds are up. Nikita, well, you were very, very confident in your answer. So what do you got? He's got Luke Evans. Dave, what do you have?
Oh, Luke Evans.
He has Luke Evans as well. All right. Move down to
Public
Brett.
guy.
I put Luke Evans and I put a little face with it. That's
Ah. All right. All right. Jacob, what you got?
Luke Evans.
He's got Luke Evans as well. Everybody's got Luke Evans, and that means everybody's got a point. So 1 point to every. The answer is, of course, Luke Evans, the critically acclaimed Dracula Untold. All right, moving on to question number 2.
All right. What is the name of Madison's imaginary childhood friend who has come back to haunt her in *Malignant*?
That hasn't come out yet in Australia.
wow, guys.
Oh, you should throw a challenge down.
I hated this movie. I didn't hate it, but
I didn't see this one.
disappointed.
It's
All right, 3, 2, 1. Time is up. All right, let's stick with Nikita here on this one. Nikki, what you got?
I think Jacob.
Jacob. And Dave, what do you have?
I don't remember the movie at all, so I have no answer on this one.
All right, Brett, what do you have?
I put Toby.
Toby. All right,
Or not Toby.
we're hitting some differing answers here. Jacob, what do you got, son?
I wrote Bing Bong.
Bing bong. That would be a good twist. All right, so we have 4 different answers here, and none of them are the correct one. All right, the answer is Gabriel.
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 I was about to say she shouted it multiple times. I don't know why I don't remember.
How many films in the Purge series have been released?
Hunter, what's the scariest movie you've seen?
The scariest movie I've ever seen. We'll say, if we're counting just overall, I would say Zodiac.
Okay.
That is the scariest movie I've ever seen.
The basement scene was pretty intense. Not a
That's
huge fan of Zodiac, but that scene was insane.
Oh yes, there is one of those like the true. When you talk about horror movies that affect you, that was one that really got under my skin the whole time. And then time is up as well. So hopefully that didn't distract anybody. Let's go down reverse order. Jacob, you go first.
I said 4.
You said 4. Brett, what do you say?
I put 7. I think I might be overshooting.
Well,
You put 7. All right, Dave, what do you got?
You can see it. 5.
He says 5. We got 3 different answers so far. Nikita, what are you gonna
4.
say? 4 as well. So we got 2 people on 4. The lone guy who said 5 is correct. So there have been 5 Purge films released. All right, let's move on to question number 4 here.
Name either of the lead actors in Jeepers Creepers.
oh man.
5 seconds on the clock. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, time is up.
I don't know.
Dave, you got it right. Last one. We'll start with you here.
I can't remember anything about that movie, let alone the star of the movie.
All right. Well, let's move to Jacob. We'll move down this time. Keeping it.
No clue. I wrote Freddie Prinze Jr.
Freddie Prinze Jr. All right.
Yes, 2000s.
All right, Brad. What do you have?
So I put Jeeper the Creeper, but then I put Justin Long. So it's Jeeper the
Creeper
Creeper
and Justin Long.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right, Nikita. What do you got?
Nothing. I just tossed in Johnny Depp because what the hell?
Johnny Depp. There we go. All right. So again, 4 different answers for one question. Somebody got it right, and it's the guy who put down Justin Long as Brett. You got it right on this one. Other person you could have named is Gina Phillips.
Can I challenge the answer? Is Justin Long a lead in that movie? Because you question his lead.
Is this an official challenge or no?
I am, yeah. I'm just curious.
Okay.
Because I saw
we're
lead
challenging.
actor. So
Okay. Yeah, so he's one of the 2 credited lead actors along with Gina Phillips, like the 2 leads in the film.
I don't remember the guy in the movie besides.
Okay, yeah. So,
Sounds good.
all right, let's move on.
Brett ties it up with Dave at 2 points apiece. Moving on here to the 5th question. Jason first dons iconic hockey mask in what Friday the 13th film? Four, 3, 2, 1. All right, start of Nikita here. What do you got?
Part 2.
Friday the 13th, part 3.
Part 3, he says. All right, Brett, what do you say?
I put Friday the 13th Part 2.
Part 2. All right, so we got some different answers. Jacob, what do you got?
I watched the first one for the first time this morning, and I said Friday the 13th Part 3.
Okay, Friday the 13th Part 3. We're 50-50 on the answers, and the side that says Friday the 13th Part 3 is correct. It is the 3rd part he donned the iconic hockey mask. All right, moving on to the 6th question.
Scott Derrickson's feature film directorial debut was an entry in what horror franchise?
Scott Derrickson.
I'm learning so much today.
I will say that Black Phone movie looks kind of something.
Oh, that looks freaky. Oh,
Yeah.
man.
I'm a
Ethan
fan of
Hawke.
Scott Derrickson, but I still don't know what this is.
I don't know who's Scott Derrickson.
All right, 3, 2, 1. All right, start with Jacob here.
I don't know. I said Saw.
Said Saw. All right, Brett, what do you got?
I just put Sinister. I know he directed it, and it technically was a franchise.
There you go. Good logic on that one. Nikita, what do you got?
I have Saw as well. I mean, look at the luck.
Ah, there you go. All right, Dave, what do you have?
I also have Sinister.
He is Sinister. We're 50-50 split on it.
Again. All right.
Unfortunately, the correct answer does not lie on one of those 2 sides. It's Hellraiser. He made it. He directed.
Correct. I'm curious.
Yeah.
Man,
More
these
you
names
know.
are just...
All right, so no points there for anybody, but that's okay. Moving on to the 7th question. She starred in films like Wish Upon, The Conjuring, and Slender Man. All Best Picture winning.
Conjuring is alright. Slenderman is the movie of the century, but yeah.
I mean,
Yes.
that is correct.
All right, 3,
From what I
2,
hear.
1. Nikita, what do you got for us?
I had no idea. I just threw in Lin Shay because it's a good guess. She's like in half the horrors there are.
All right. Brett, what is your answer?
I don't know. I put Joey King.
He doesn't know, but he still put down answer. All right, Jacob, what do you got?
I also have Joey King.
What?
He also has Joey King. All right, and so does Dave.
Man, who is Joey King, man?
Hang on. I will say, Brett, for somebody who doesn't know the answer, you got the correct answer along with the other 2. It is Joey
Yeah.
King.
She needs a new agent.
Yeah.
It's a woman? I thought it's a man.
No, it's a woman.
No, she was in the kissing booth.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that's a movie. I sadly missed. Yeah.
All right, we're moving on to the last question of this round, the 8th question.
Let me also
We
just
get 1
say,
point.
this is maybe the best question I've written in my life. This is an amazing question, guys.
The next
So
one.
Just be ready. This is an amazing question.
It's
Oh,
gonna be
that's
some
correct,
tricky
yeah, I like
it. Oh my
question,
God.
isn't it?
Well, Gil, you have the honor.
All
You're
right,
proud, I guess.
let's go. When responding to Marion, Norman says that there are how many vacancies, sorry, at the Bates Motel. It's early.
We have horror shows in.
That actually is a good question, Al.
There you go. The best one ever.
All the viewers think I can't read now.
All right, I got 3, 2, 1. All right, to answer the best question ever, Brett, what do you got?
I put 48.
48 vacancies. All right, Jacob, what do you got?
No clue. I put 6.
6. All right, Dave, what do you got?
So the line is 12 vacancies, 12 cabins, 12 vacancies.
Oh, he's
That's
going
the answer.
specific. There you go. Nikita, what do you got?
I put as many as you like.
As many as you like. Not even a number.
Some weird
All
shit.
Well, the guy who has the whole line got it right. 12 vacancies, 12 rooms, or the other way around. So
Specific.
in the lead, we have Dave with 5 points, Jacob and Brett close behind at 3 points, Nikita with 1 point. So,
Okay.
lot of points left.
I'll take
still.
it.
All right, let's move on to round number 2. Pull up the good old rules here. Each competitor must identify the name of the actor from the picture provided. But actually, today is the name of the character provided.
No.
Ooh.
Yes, we're going even deeper into that one. There will be 3 pictures for each competitor, and each one is worth the number of points that is in sequence. So theoretically, they will get harder as time goes on. 1 point for the first one, 2 points for the second one, and 3 points for the third one. So, Dave, you are leading right now. You can choose in what order you want to start. Do you want to be first, second, third, or fourth? Again, theoretically, there is no difference between any of them, but it's all just preference.
I'll go first.
He will go first. All right, we'll move down then. Brett, you will go second. Jacob, you go third. And Kita, you will go fourth. Davey is ready. This is your 1 point character. You have 15 seconds on the clock once the image pops up, and it should pop up now.
Dr. Sam Loomis.
Dr. Sam Loomis, I didn't even start the timer. He gets it right.
didn't
That's
see
1
the
point
question.
for him. All right, let's move on. We're going here to Brett. This is your 1 point character. There we go.
Woody Harrelson from something.
Well,
Is his name like? I'm gonna say it's Booker. I don't know.
Booker. All right. That's his answer. If you lived in the capital or lived in Florida, you would know the capital is Tallahassee, which is his character name. In that one.
That's right.
Answer is Tallahassee. Yes. All right. Moving on to let's see, Jacob. Here's your 1 point character.
Oh,
Come on.
I get confused. Samara?
He says Samara. That is correct. He gets the 1 point there. Samara from The Ring. We also would have
The Ring,
accepted Sadako.
yeah.
Nikita, here's your 1 point character.
Nikita, don't let me down here, please.
Man, it's I don't know the psycho chick. I don't know. I no idea the name. Annie. I don't know. Fuck it.
Annie. All right. Okay, I don't want to make you feel bad. We did just say her name, but it doesn't matter. It is Marion Crane from Psycho.
Sorry, girl, I'm just letting you down the whole time, you know.
Shifting over, let's do the 2 point characters now. Back over to Dave. Here's your 2 point character.
Oh my god. Fuck me. And I know this too. Oh my god. I haven't seen Jaws in July. Yeah, I can't remember at the moment, so you can pass.
All right. He says pass. The answer we were looking for is Quint.
Yeah.
All right. Moving down to Brett again. A 2 point character.
That one chick from Doctor Sleep.
Could have switched it around on me.
I'll just say Marion. Just to see it.
Marion. Is it Marion Crane? You want to be specific?
No, it's just
No. All right. He says Mary, and the answer we were looking for is Rose the Hat.
She was so good in that movie.
I know the hat, but I don't know the name.
The Hat. Moving on to Jacob. Here is your 2-point character.
That's a good
I knew the other two. I don't think I know this one. Yeah, I don't have this one.
Doesn't have this one. All right.
That Hunter, is that the tall man?
Yes, the answer you're looking for is the Tall Man. All right, moving on. Nikita, your 2-point character is.
Are you kidding me? The devil. I don't know, the goat devil. Does that goat have a name?
Yeah.
At least you got people. I got a goat.
It does.
I don't know. Blackie the goat. I'm not sure. Like,
All right, you going with that's your final answer?
no. I mean,
you got 3 seconds, so showing out. All right,
Jonathan.
says-
I don't know.
Jonathan. Well, Blackie the goat wasn't actually super far off, but the answer we're looking for is Black Phillip.
I knew every
shit,
2-pointer
yeah.
except for mine.
Moving down back to Dave here. Now we're getting to the hardest section, the 3-point
3
characters. All right, big money here. What is this character?
Pass. I don't even know. Not even gonna bother.
Not even gonna bother. All right.
What the heck?
The answer we're looking for is Dr. Hyder. Dr. Hyder from the Human Centipedes. All right, moving on to Brett. Here's your 3-point character.
Is it the Red Witch from Suspiria? She is the Red Witch, right? Tilda Swinton. Yeah, is it the Red Witch? Is that what it is?
She probably has a name. I'm gonna guess. Yeah. That
Yeah,
they're looking
she does
for.
have a name,
Does it have a name?
an official name.
I think this falls under the category of Black Phillip or whatever his name was.
Yeah.
Black Phillip was a goat. In all
right,
matters.
15 seconds are up.
Red Samantha. I don't know.
Red Samantha. This one is Madame Blanc. That's a credited name and the name she goes by in the movie, Madame Blanc, for this version of Tilda Swinton at least. 30-point character for, what was it? Jacob. Sorry, yes. Here it is.
Oh, God.
The hungry boy. I don't know.
It kind of looks familiar, but
At least I knew the movies for the others. I don't know what this movie is from.
Yeah, I don't even know this movie.
Fence Demon.
Fence Demon. There we go. But this is from It Follows. This is the entity. This is the people in It Follows.
That's a tricksy question.
That is
It
rough.
is Nikita.
Let's go.
No one has answered the 3-point characters yet, so you would actually take this round by a good margin if you get this one right. So here is the final character in this round. What do you got?
Oh, come on.
Bride of Chucky. I don't know.
We need a
I mean,
we
that
need more
does not
specific
count?
character. More specific character name. She has a character name.
Fuck. No, I have saw this in Russian. I maybe know her. Does Russian accent, answer count?
I don't speak Russian. All right. Well, you got 3 seconds on the clock left. And
I
time
don't
is
know.
Up.
Stella.
It's Stella.
It's Tiffany.
Tiffany Valentine. Yes. So that would be the answer to that one. Well, we went through.
No changes.
What a disaster.
12 characters. There were 2 correct answers. Dave, you got your 1 point, and Jacob, you got your 1 point. So now Dave is at 6 points. Jacob's at 4 points. I'll make that nicer. Brett, you were at 3 points. Nikita, you're still at 1 point. So it's still, close between everybody here. As we move into the big point round here, this is where a lot of ground can be covered, or you can really extend the lead. It is round number 3. Each competitors will have 4 questions from a category. We got 1-pointer, 2-pointer, 3-pointer, 4-pointer. Theoretically, they all get harder as they go on. All those questions will correlate within a specific category that will be assigned to them via the Holy Wheel of Truth. And if they don't like the first category they spin into, they can choose to spin again, but that second one you get, you must stick with it. even if it's the same one as your first one. But if you guess it incorrectly, the opponents have a chance to steal for that many points, so be careful. So, Dave, you are leading here. You can spin your wheel first. Dun, dun, dun. All right, so we have new releases, the Halloween franchise, horror comedies, Stephen King, release dates, opponent's choice, modern horror, then classic horror, Freddy Krueger, and the mixed bag, and then horror villains. So a lot to pick from here. Dave, you get the first wheel spin here. Let's take it away, wheel.
Almost. Yeah, we can spin again.
New releases, he is going to spin again. So new releases goes back on the board. Moving on. The Halloween series. All right, well.
Let me just say that is the exact category he wanted. So.
Well, the wheel blessed him with that one, so there you go.
Congrats, you're the first person to get what they wanted on the wheel, I think, ever. So.
Jacob, you are in second place, so you get the second wheel spin here.
I am so glad you took Halloween off the board.
Yeah, there you go. All right, spin the wheel. Round and round it goes. Freddy Krueger, moving from one franchise to another. Will you take it?
Probably in the middle. I'm gonna spin again to take pressure off my own decision. Let the
gonna
wheel
spin again.
let the wheel decide.
The wheel will decide your fate. All right.
YOLO.
Stephen King. All right. There you go. You have Stephen King to think about. All right. Brett, you are in third place. You get the third wheel spin. Stephen King and Halloween are off the table, but still plenty more to get. Spin it again, Mr. Producer. I'm sorry. This does not count as your spin. We just have to spin it again. Ooh, which one is it? It's classic horror. Will you take classic horror?
I'll take it. I'll take it.
You'll take classic horror. All right. So, Nikita, you have the final wheel spin. Let's see what you get.
Ooh. Stephen King.
I'm going to give everyone.
Everyone's Stephen King. Horror movie villains. Will you take horror movie villains? You will take the villains. All right. All right. So make sure everyone you're paying attention because this is the steal round. It hands available and present at all times. And if Dave does not get his answer correctly, write your answer down to steal that point. Halloween series, Gil, take it away for this one.
All right. Questions about the Halloween franchise. For 1 point. Who wrote and directed? All right.
Wait, he said it 6 times, so that must mean 6 points to him. No. 1 point there for Dave. All right.
What city does the Halloween franchise primarily take place in?
Haddonfield, Illinois.
Haddonfield, Illinois is the correct answer for that one. It's 2 points to him. All right.
Number 3. What is the only Halloween film to not feature Michael Myers?
Halloween 3, Season of the Witch.
A masterpiece.
What are these questions?
All right. He's perfect so far.
It's been fun, guys.
Will he go perfect with the fourth one?
Doing very well. What is the subtitle of the 8th entry in the Halloween franchise?
Oh, Halloween Resurrection. Wolf.
He guesses Resurrection, and he's perfect. It is Halloween Resurrection. So
Well played. Well played.
Getting them all correct.
there was 10 points available there, and you got all 10.
All right, see you guys later.
I have 1 point. Fuck it.
Go home.
Jacob, you start. We'll go here to your category of Stephen King. So you don't have to write down the answer.
Oh, yeah.
Just what it is. You have 15 seconds per question. All right, Stephen King, 1 pointer. Who portrays Carrie in the 2013 remake of Carrie?
Chloe Grace Moretz.
Chloe Grace Moretz is his answer, and that is the correct answer. 1 point there. All right. Let's see. 2-pointer. What we got? What's the exact phrase that's repeatedly typed by Jack in The Shining?
All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy.
Yes, that is correct. 2 points there. All right, 3-point question. What is the only film that Stephen King has directed?
Hard question.
So the Shining TV movie doesn't count. Okay.
Cinematic masterpiece.
The greatest film ever made by humans.
Ever.
I'm not sure. I'm gonna say The Lawnmower Man.
The Lawnmower Man is his answer. That is incorrect. I'm sorry. So 15 seconds for the opponents to steal. Please write down your answers. Got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dave, what do you got?
The classic Maximum Overdrive.
Maximum Overdrive. Brett, what do you got as well?
Maximum Overdrive.
Maximum Overdrive.
Not
Nikita.
that. Not that. Not
Doesn't
that.
have that. Well, what do you have, though? We don't know if it's right or not. All right. Well, the two of you, yes, you are right. Dave and Brett stole that. That is 3 points each. That is Maximum Overdrive.
Big steal.
Big steal. 3 points there. All right, Jacob, come back with this one. You got your 4-point question for Stephen King. What is the only Stephen King-inspired film to feature a werewolf?
Yeah. Sorry.
You have 5 seconds left.
Repeat the question.
He repeats it. 15
First
seconds
one.
right back on the clock. Got 5 seconds remaining. 3, 2.
Yeah, I don't know.
1.
Have fun with the steal, guys.
All right, we're shifting it back to the opponents. They have a chance to steal. Please write down your answer. You have 15 seconds. Starting now. All right, 3, 2, 1. All right, Dave, what do you have for this one?
Oh, me? Oh, sorry.
Yes, sorry.
So I have 1990s It.
1990s It. All right, Nikita, what do you have?
I'm going again with Pet Cemetery because I already have it written down.
I went with Dr. Sleep because so much weird things happened there. It could have
Dr. Sleep. So we have 3 different answers on that one for the steal. Fortunately for Jacob, none of those are correct answers. The answer we were looking for is Silver Bullet. Silver Bullet. Shifting over to Brett here, you are classic horror.
Classic horror.
Classic horror. So Gil, take it away.
Very exciting classical horror. First question is, which studio produced films like The Phantom of the Opera, Creature of the Black Lagoon, and The Invisible Man?
Universal.
Universal is his answer. It is the correct answer. Universal Studios. Yes. Question 2.
For 2 points, along with Frankenstein's monster, what other movie monster did Boris Karloff play?
Okay. Was he Dracula at some point?
Is that your answer?
Yeah. Dang. I'm blanking.
That is not the correct answer we were looking for. So, the opponents have the chance to steal
15
here.
seconds.
I'm ashamed. I should know this. I wouldn't know it any other circumstance. I'm really frustrated. Oh, goodness.
All right. 3 seconds left. All right. Nikita, do you have an answer for us for your steal?
Yeah, I got Mummy.
Yes, the Mummy.
Yep.
Dave, what do you got?
Yeah, I also have The Mummy.
I did not have it.
Yes, the correct answer was The Mummy. So 2 points each to Nikita and Dave.
Yep.
All right, 3 points here.
He directed films like The Old Dark House, The Invisible Man, and The Bride of Frankenstein.
This is what happens when you have 10 minutes. You're awake.
Yeah.
Uh,
3 seconds remaining.
I don't know. Wes Anderson.
Wes Anderson would be curious.
Totally would watch that.
Totally would watch it, but that's not the correct answer we're looking for. So opponents, you now have a chance to steal it.
This is bad.
No fast question.
All right, 3 seconds remaining. 3, 2, 1. Opponents, Jacob, what do you got for us here on the steal?
I'm with James Whale.
James Whale. All right, Dave, what do you got?
James Whale.
James Whale as well. All right,
I
Nikita,
put
what do you got?
Steven Fields, whatever. I just made up a name.
All right, the correct answer is James Whale. Yes, James Whale is the director for those ones. So 3 points each to Dave and Jacob.
I'm now fighting for second place. Let's go, boys.
That is true.
Let me just say, so Dave is at 24 points right now. Jacob is at 10. If Dave is winning by over 10 points at the end of this round, if the match is over.
Let's have the last round just for fun.
Also, Nikita is also mathematically eliminated, but he'll be answering his questions. So good luck, my friend. You're fighting for third place.
All right, there you go. That's a good update there from the producer. All right, moving on to the last question for Classic Horror.
Big implications here.
Okay.
This horror icon starred in films like The Last Man on Earth, House of Wax, and House on Haunted Hill.
Mm.
Man, fuck the names.
You know,
Just need hands yet.
Sorry.
I'm gonna say Tom Atkins.
I love Tom Atkins.
Tom Atkins.
He
Well, you love
Grant saying Tom Atkins.
He's been in so many horror movies that
I
I've
love him so much.
Well, the competitors might love your answer, but I'm sorry, the answer sheet doesn't. That is incorrect. So, chance to steal here for all the other opponents.
15 seconds steal.
Mm-hmm. Three, 2, 1. All right. Nikita, what do you got?
Nothing. I mean, fuck names, man. It's impossible.
Okay. Sorry. Dave, what do you have?
Not 100% sure here, but I went with Vincent Price.
He goes with Vincent Price. What does Jacob have?
I think Dave's right. I put Lon Chaney.
You put Lon Chaney. The correct answer for this one was Vincent Price. So, Dave will get 4 points for that one. We're in the spirit of Halloween here. We are going into round 4 because we made.
I didn't have my questions yet.
No.
Nikita wants his questions.
He's going round 3.
Moving on to round 3. Nikita, you are up. You're the final person in this round. You got horror movie villains. So, let's give you your 4 questions here, starting with the 1-point question. What's the full name of the killer in Friday the 13th?
The franchise, or you mean the part 1?
We're saying part 1.
Mrs. Voorhees?
Mrs. Voorhees might have a name. Is Mrs. her legal name?
Man, if we're talking about the part 1, obviously it's Jason Voorhees for the franchise, but part 1, it's, man, what kind of first question is this? But yeah, it's
all
right.
right. So when we ask full name, she might have a first name as well. All right. Make mistakes. All right. You have 10 seconds left
for
on
the
clock
steal
now for the opponents to steal it. Seems like we don't need any more time. So there's only 5 seconds left. All right, Brett, what do you got for the full name?
I went with Martha Voorhees.
Martha Voorhees. Okay.
Why do you say that name?
Pamela Voorhees.
Pamela Voorhees. And Dave, what do you got?
Pamela Voorhees.
Pamela Voorhees. All right. So the correct answer was Pamela Voorhees.
Acceptable first question, honestly. Like,
Yay.
All right.
I only know it because I watched it today.
All right. Moving on to the second question for Nikita here. How many films feature the character of Hannibal Lecter? Theatrical films, too, or feature films. I don't think television, obviously.
Isn't this a question we've had in the past?
Maybe. It's what happens when you have so many seasons of a show. You start repeating yourself.
I don't know, getting lazy there, Hunter.
Four?
I mean,
4. He says 4. And that is the correct answer. It is 4. Yes. So.
That is incorrect. That is incorrect. That is incorrect. It is 5. The answer is 5, not 4.
No, you lost your challenge, and here we are. 4.
You've lost 2 challenges.
Absolutely 5.
I could challenge for him, but Nikita's been through enough.
I mean, technically, I know what you mean. It is 5 with Brian Cox's Hannibal.
Well, you know, we're being nice today.
Nikita,
you said 4. And I wrote down 4 in the answer sheet. That is.
Then it is 4.
That is on me. That is not on you. So yes. So. All right. 3-pointer here for Nikita. What's the name of the man eating plants in Little Shop of Horror?
No, this one.
Is it like a full name, first name, family name?
There's just a name to it.
Plant Greenus? I don't know, man. I don't know. Poison Ivy, let's go. Yeah.
Ivy makes her first appearance. No, it is. Sorry, that is incorrect. So, chase the steal here. All right.
I watched the play actually, but not the movie.
There you go. All right, opponents, what answers do we have? Brett, what do you have for this?
It's the Audrey 2.
Audrey 2. All right. Jacob, what do you have?
Audrey 2.
Audrey 2. And Dave, what do you have?
I got this one wrong. I missed the 2. I just have Audrey.
Oh.
All right, so 4-pointer for Nikita here. What do you got for horror villains? What is the name of the financial institution that Patrick Bateman works at in American Psycho?
So Jacob, you are dressed as...
I chose the wrong costume today, guys.
You lose all your points if you don't steal this one. Man, how is this a villain question? I mean, it's a fucking building. I don't know, Wall Street Bank of Executives. Limited.
That's a very good description of it, but it's not the name of it. So, moving on to the opponents here, what do they got for it?
Nah.
So,
could have asked me many questions about this movie.
Go wash off your face, sir, if you don't get this right.
In shame.
Maybe he really was murdering someone and this was his gimmick.
Oh yeah, I've definitely seen American Psycho, as he says. Yeah, definitely seen it. All right, 50 seconds are up. Opponents, what answer do you have for this 4-point question? Brett, what do you got?
Well, there's a Watermark Inc.
Oh, there you go. That's a good one. All right, Jacob, what do you got?
I'm sorry, LLC.
I'm sorry, LLC. They should be. David, you got an answer?
I love American Psycho. Have no idea.
All right. Well, you only need to know one name because it's repeated twice. It's Pierce and Pierce.
And your winner, Quick Draw Dave. Dave, you didn't need the full 4. You didn't need the full 4. You got him in 3. I mean, for the first couple rounds, it was looking a bit shaky. You went 1 for 3 in the picture round. You got 5, I believe, 5 out of 8 or 4 out of 8 in the first round. So you really, but the money was made in that 3rd round, not just with the Halloween questions, but with those steal opportunities. What happened in round 3?
Yeah, so I think what got me in the first 2 rounds is that modern horror. conversations we've had in the past. Like my specialty is that old school horror, 1960s, 70s, 80s. So once we got into those questions in round 3, it helped me a lot.
You earned 4 points for us, the 5 Angry Men. This is our first one in a while, so we kind of needed this. And we're now, I believe, we should be back up the first place, you know, our rightful place. What does it mean to you? What do you want to say to everyone back home?
I'm looking forward to, you know what, something I haven't done in a while. I haven't done duos, so I'm looking forward to bringing them on board for a trivia duo soon.
Now let's get to the 3 competitors who didn't even make the 4th. But guys, it was still a good show you put on. Who wants to talk about it first?
I can talk. Trivia is not my strong suit. I asked the team who wants to do this thing. No one said they want. So okay, let's go. Take one for the team. You know, it was like a machine gun fire, followed by a flamethrower and a nuclear bomb. I take it.
I came into this saying, all right, I just don't want to be embarrassed. And, you know, if you told me I would have come second, I'd be like, all right, I didn't get embarrassed, but I still got embarrassed because Dave is a beast. You know, I'm glad I got the first match out of the way, and I'm really keen to get into one-on-ones where I think I can really do some damage.
For sure. And, you know, it's worth saying that, you know, horror isn't your strong suit. I mean, you know, I saw you answering some questions, you know, when you were first trying to enter the league. You're going to be a force to be reckoned with, sir. You know, when it comes to singles, when it comes to duos, general trivia, you know, you haven't seen the last of the Australian Psycho. He'll certainly be back very soon.
May I have to retire that nickname.
And Brett.
Well, my advice to all trivia people is that when your match starts, you shouldn't wake up 10 minutes beforehand. I have a buddy named Ben. If he ever watches this, I'm sorry. I am so sorry. I literally have the box set right there. I am so sorry.
Thank you, Nikita, for the steals. It was an honor.
Most welcome. Honestly, what kind of questions are those? I mean, Pamela and
they were
Pamela,
really hard.
The Voorhees, what the?
Nikita, again, you're CINEMAWARS champion. You're on right now. The streak
I'll
you're
stick
on,
to
your
it.
current reign is one of the best reigns we've ever seen from the league. Is there anything you wanted to see Dave, who you took the championship from after he technically did not actually lose it?
Well, we'll see in the CINEMAWARS what you have.
Hunter and Gil, what are your thoughts on the overall matchup before we leave you guys?
Well, we talked about right at the beginning there, it is what category you land on in round 3 that really can make or break. So when Dave, pretty much a very big Halloween fan, lands on Halloween, I mean, that is a stake right in the heart of all your opponents. So
Jacob too, first time around. I think, you know, even though it was a genre theme, I think he did prove himself, and I'm excited to see where he goes from here in the trivia division.
I mean, I have a feeling when we get to the, you know, the regular trivia matches, the general trivia stuff, the horror questions are going to be more general, more not as specific, because again, this was a match for, you know, horror fiends, except for Nikita. So, I mean, so I have a feeling about this Jacob kid. He'll be good. He'll be good. You got to watch out, Gil. You got to watch Hunter. He's on your faction, so you know.
I do have to watch out. You know, there's only room for one Christian Bale person in the league.
So that is gonna do it for this Halloween special film trivia clash. Quick Draw Dave comes up on top in an utter domination once we got to the end of the 3rd round. We even get to the 4th. We'll answer those questions off air. Maybe it'll be a deleted scene. You'll see it one day. But anyways, if you haven't already, please like the video, subscribe, hit that bell icon to get notified on our latest simulated competition. Make sure to follow all the individuals in this match on their respective accounts. Links for those will be down in the description below. Thank you for watching, everyone. Have a nice October. Thank you for watching. Ciao.